Hello and welcome back to my Fire Red Nuzlocke series. Most folks call me Orange Joe, and we are on episode 6. We last episode got a Master Ball, which is insane, and we decided to fight Timmy again, beat him up handily with a minor scare towards Seal, but we're alright. We did okay. We're still alive. Everyone's alive, including our profanely named Dick Grace. We're doing good so far. We have 2 encounters coming up this episode for sure, and after that we might even fight Misty. We'll see. I gotta keep it real with you. We have so many fights up ahead that it may take too long to actually make it back to Misty, and to even make it past those encounters. And if we do, it just means the next episode we will have that Misty fight on the horizon for us. But going forward, we're gonna... yeah, we're gonna switch train Dick Grace here. Just because we could use the levels, even if we don't end up keeping Dick Grace because we find something better in the grass up here. There's... you know, we have Skarmory, which, you know, Bob's pretty good. I like Bob, and it's not a great Pokemon. Now, being fair, I do know that Dick would evolve into something better as time goes on, but I'm not that concerned about getting there. You know, Skarmory sure doesn't evolve, but it's good enough for what we need. A Steel type can't be bad to have, you know? But yeah, we're having outlook very, very golden right now. I can't imagine things going too terribly right now. Now, I, again, don't want to open up the door for tragic irony. I don't want anything to go horribly wrong, but right now, peaches and cream, dude. Everything's looking great. I can't complain too much. And hopefully we can kind of keep some momentum going, as I mentioned in the last video. And also, as I mentioned at the end of the last video, stuck around to the end, be sure to leave a comment down below if you want something named after you. Like I said, I've said it, you know, I'm beating the dead horse on this one, and I know it. Recover. Sure. Why not? We'll get rid of hard, I think, for recover. But I don't want to beat a dead horse, but I record these in groups, so I will not see them right away. But if anyone does leave a comment down below, I should see it eventually, and if I do, I'll slot you in for sure. Don't be shy to leave a name as long as it's, you know, appropriate. Obviously, Dick Grayson we're towing the line with that one, which is fine. Dick is a name, you know, but I don't want to see like haha pee pee poo poo as a name down there. But you know, if there's a name you do want to pop down there, please feel free to. I would love to see it, and as we get engagement, we'll keep it rolling there. But Dick was easily able to take that out, so we'll leave him in here, making a pretty strong case for staying on our team. Why did I leave you in? You're an ice type. Okay. All right. See, this is our hubris coming back to bite us very quickly, because Piloswine, or Pillowswine, if you will, very, very scary towards flying types with ice type moves for sure, but not too scary as a Pokemon itself, because ice in, excuse me, I'm a fool. Ice moves in Gen 3 and before are really powerful. That's why there's so few ice types, and the ones that are there, a couple of them are bad, but you know, a Jumpluff, truly terrifying. I don't even know if it knows any moves. Oh no, it's Hoppip that would know Splash. I don't know what Jumpluff knows, but we should be able to kind of destroy it with Dick here. But Gen 3 is definitely a generation where you love to see an ice type or have one on your team, and it does know Splash. And if we find one along our path, we will be very pleased with that. But you know, we'll see. It's probably not. It's so unlikely how few like ice types are, you know. But it can't hurt to dream, you know. Pardon me for just a moment. As is a more and more prevalent trend, I gotta hydrate. Be sure to stay hydrated out there yourself. Drink some water. It's good for you. This ad brought to you by Big Water. Wanting you to drink more water, those jerks. But we're moving on here. This friggin' Jumpluff keeps synthesizing. You know, sick 80s beats, dude, but I need you to not heal constantly. Okay, we got you. No problem. so we'll be moving on, and I'm considering healing, but we won't. We should be fine. It's just that Dick here is running a little yellow. But look at this XP curve. Leveling up so unbelievably fast that honestly we'll be on par with our team before you know it, and it's making a good case to stay on our team. Don't think it will, but there's a chance that we could supplant Bob pretty quick, and we might, honestly, with how good the experience is on Dick and how meh it is on Bob. Oh, Locke! Rest in peace, buddy. Miss you. But we'll see. We'll give Bob a chance. Yeah, Bob does. Cause that steel typing is nice, dude. It's nice. Bob wants to stay. We'll see. Honestly, we'll get them on a comparable level to each other, and we'll compare stats. Now, obviously, bear in mind that we'll have to. We're gonna. For this one, we'll have to get comparison there, and then factor in that Dick will evolve, whereas Bob will not. So that is going to have to play into our minds at least a smidgen, for sure. While I'm spinning my wheels here, I'm going to talk about for a bit. I got a little story. Today, before I started recording, I had the census people drop by. And I really wasn't expecting that. It was a very weird thing, because I know they're doing them online, and, you know, there's some hoopla about the dates and whatever with it. But I had a physical person drop by for the census and was like, "Hi, is this blah 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 address?" And I was like, "Why, yes, this is blah 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 address." And they were like, "Cool. I need 10 minutes of your time. It's legally required." I was like, "Excuse me?" And, okay, please hold. And I got my effects together and was like, "Alright, how can I help you?" And they were like, "I'm here from the census. I just have to ask you some questions," and yada yada. And I was like, "Oh, okay." And, you know, it's always scary when a government official of some sort shows up at your house and is like, you are legally required to blank." It was like, oh, what happened? What'd I do wrong? You know, and I'm a good boy. Joe is a good boy. Joe do no wrong. Well, Joe do some wrong. He played Pokemon bad and Isaac bad. but not in the eyes of the law. I don't do anything wrong. So I don't have any reason to be afraid. But like the second he showed up, I was like, what did I do? What illegal thing did I do that I didn't know was illegal? So, but no, he just asked me questions like, "Who lives here? Who are you? Why should I care?" And I was like, "Dude, I don't know. You're the one asking." But, you know, he got out of here fairly nice. But he went to the wrong door. The place I'm staying in has 2 doors, and he actually fairly set down. He went up to the one that clearly has something blocking it. Like we don't use that door because it's to a part of the house that's very inconvenient to have people go through. It's a door that leads right into my living room, which would be fine if we didn't have nice carpet in there. You know, and I really don't want to deal with having to clean up, you know, dirt and shoe mess on carpet. And sure, you know, you could say, well, you could just have them take their shoes off there. And it's like, yeah, we do have people take their shoes off, but like, I don't trust people to, at the instant of them walking through the door, take their shoes off, which is why I prefer them to use the side door, because the side door, if they go in through there, it's like, hey, I don't care if you take a couple steps, because it is laminate flooring there, and you know, you're not gonna dirty it up beyond repair, so I don't really care. But but he comes to this door and there's clearly something in front of it, and he just starts rapping on it, and, you know, and ringing the doorbell, and I'm just like, what are you doing, guy? I don't know how I can make it more clear to you that that's not the right door to go through. We're gonna quick check stats here between Bob and Dick. Oh wow. So Dick has way lower attack and defense by a lot, and special defense, but is much faster, and special attack is better. So let me check here what moves are special attacks in Gen 3. Are special Gen 3. Because, again, they didn't do the special physical... Oops. Not moves. I'm so sorry for wasting your time. Types. They didn't do the physical special split in Gen 3. They didn't do that until Gen 4, I believe, which is very stupid. Believe me, I know. Let's see. Special... Okay, so flying is a physical attack, meaning that... Oops. Excuse me, I didn't mean to call for help. So that means that Skarmory for now is much better, but we'll have to wait until Dick evolves, because I believe Dick evolves at level 16. And when that happens, then we can have a much more telling kind of split. Because Dick already knows Wing Attack, which is a super good move for a flying type to have this early on. And is faster, which is also nice, but that attack and defense don't lie on Skarmory. That's pretty good. That's very good. I ain't gonna lie. And we have another Gen 3 Pokemon going against our Gen 3. Level 16 is a little intimidating. I'll be honest with you, but we should be okay. You know, and okay. Oh my goodness. Alright, we are switching out. We'll just switch to something that we know will be able to take this fight in Tigro here. But wow, I was not expecting that to be such a hit. And his attack rising is also scary. Is Dark special? I think, yeah, Dark is a special type attack. So that doesn't improve Bite, which is very good. Oh, that helps, actually. The easy way to remember it is that there's an evolution for every special type except Dragon. Well, you know what? That is really helpful. That is an easy way to remember that. I'll keep that in mind. Mew, excuse me? Mew, actually, I don't think gives that much experience even in this generation. I know it's kind of, like, wild to say, but I don't think it's that important to switch. Just beat it, because it only knows, like, Transform and Pound. I think this early on. For sure, Pound. And Transform. So, I mean, giving him a Raikou, scary, but also not, because it's a Mew. Let's see, 700 experience. Okay, I was wrong. I was very wrong about the experience. But I'm happy to be wrong. Roar, it's fine. Not huge on it. Help us run away from some tricky stuff, I think. I think Roar gets around Arena Trap, which would be very nice for Wobbuffets. As we should see them, but you know, beyond that, Trainer Battles Roar, I'm not really interested. It'll probably be an early move to go. We'll keep it before we get rid of Leer or whatever that stat move is, but Torkoal, that's not good to keep mobbing against. But let's try Meme. This is risky. I know, another 3-level deficit, but we can try it. Oh, trapped in Vortex. That's bad. That's bad. We don't like that. So we may have to heal through whatever Torkoal is doing here. But we do have a Recover. So Recover will help. Not as much damage as I would like to see, but it's something. We have the ability to pull ourselves out of this one. But the second that that Mimoon is freed, we are switching off. Because I don't... Oh, and he's setting up. Yeah, we want to get out of here. We do not want to deal with this in perpetuity. We want to put something stronger in that can handle this as a certainty. Plus, we want to get out of the smoke screen if we can help it. Because smoke screens are no good. Freeze from the fight. Alright, we're switching out. We will switch over to Tigro, because Tigro can just bite through this fool, and we should have no worries. Because Curse is only standard attack and defense, so Dark will get through without having to deal with the defense spike, which is very helpful. Oh yeah. And a flinch. Okay, no problem. See, it wasn't scary, but it was a little scary. This next fight, we can just take now, and we'll lead with Tigro, and I think we'll heal up before doing encounters. Maybe not. We might not have to. Like, I know that that Dick is a little low, you know, Robin, if you will. But we don't really have to worry about it. We got the Nugget, which is a free 5k, and now we have to fight this Team Rocket member in disguise. When I was younger, right, this guy is like, want to join us? No? Why not? And I'm like, I kind of did when I was a kid. Like, I think this game is part of what informed me later on. I hope you don't poison me. To always try and play the good guy when I play games and stuff like that. Because, like, I wanted to be on Team Rocket side. I was like, yeah, let me join. You guys look cool. I didn't understand if they were kidnapping Pokemon or whatever, because I played this game, like, this game effectively helped me learn how to read. So I'm a champ. That would be scary if I didn't have Bob. But you know, this game helped me learn how to read a little bit, and I was so young that I didn't understand that they were the bad guys. I just thought they looked cool because they had black suits with a big R, you know? And I thought that looked super sweet. Okay, we should be okay. Machamp is scary for sure, but given that we are a little faster, yeah, we should be okay. No problem. I just wanted to be in their outfit. And then as I grew older, I was like, oh, they're the bad guys. They're kidnapping Pokemon. Those jerks. I can't believe them. And, you know, and I was like, well, I don't want to be like them. I hate them, you know? And Giovanni always had this, like, air about him where he's like, I'm a bad guy, but I'm willing to give you a chance. And, Psychic! Yo! That's pretty good! Let me see what level Seal would learn. Set for what? He's a cadaver, right? Would learn Psychic just because if it's early enough, we'll wait. But if it's way in the future, like I'm thinking level 40 is the cutoff. It is level 36. Okay. That's a tough choice. That is a very tough choice. I might have to phone a friend on that one. I think for now we'll wait. Confusion's good enough. But we'll just know that we got Psychic in our back pocket. Which, you know, huge help. What we're gonna do now is we are gonna get our 2 encounters. So let me get my bearings here. Let me see some names. We're at 25, we're at 24. Okay. Let me go back real quick. Because I don't remember what route this was. I just want to make sure I'm not making a fatal error and getting... Okay, route 4. Okay, yeah. So it's 2024. Okay. Well, while we're here, we'll heal. I promise I didn't mean to, like, come back here just to waste your time. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't a double route where it, like, bends up and you can see it from both sides. Because I don't want to, you know, get myself in trouble by... an encounter from the same pool. You know, I don't want to be a liar. Ooh. Oh man, I am so sorry. I don't know what it is about talking for half an hour and ending me yawning. But we're leading with Straw Lady because of that poison chance, and let's see what we got. Something good. Fingers crossed. A Charmander! Yo, okay. Okay, little guy. We'll do a poison sting. And we'll switch out. Okay, no poison. So we'll do one more. Okay. I'm okay with it not poisoning because Charmander is it's a harder catch. So we'll switch to Tigro here just so that it can tank any and all incoming nonsense that Charmander can throw at us. And we're gonna start hucking balls. I gotta be honest with you. That Master Ball is looking a little enticing, but we're gonna start with our special Safari Balls first, and if those don't work, we'll throw Pokeballs for a bit. That didn't even come close. If it comes down to our last ball or a Charmander, I gotta be honest with you, I'm pretty tempted to take a Charmander. Like, I know it's not a legendary, but let's go! Woo, baby! I'm so sorry for anyone listening on headphones. Oh, oh, we got our boy. Oh, yeah. We got Charmander. That's the fire red, boy. That's, oh no, we do capital for Pokemon names. Lizardius. That's our boy. He's been placed in the PC, but that's okay. We couldn't be more excited to have Lizardius on our team. Because, like, that is a starter Pokemon. It's a fire type, which we don't have yet. We don't have any coverage for that. He's flying, which sucks. We have, admittedly, some... Because, are you flying or just steel? Yeah, you're steel flying. So, weak to electric, weak to electric, weak to electric. And Charizard is weak to electric. Also, really weak to rock. But... man, it's a Charizard. Like, well, Charmander for now. We'll work on the Charizard part later. But here we have our second encounter. Fingers crossed for something good. Dupsclaws. Okay, so we talked about this a little bit earlier. We have a Tailo, and Swellow is the evolved form of Tailo. So because we already have one in the evolution line, we are not taking this one. We're taking whatever the... excuse me, can't escape. I am sorry, Tailo, that you are so much faster than me. But I would... okay, we're going to switch into Tigro, and we'll teach you a lesson for not letting us escape. This is your fault, and know that you brought this on yourself. Oh, you're focusing energy, right? Yeah, you'll just get that critical hit that'll completely knock out a friggin' Raikou. By the way, 10 levels ahead. Ain't nothing you can do about it. That's what you get for not letting me leave. But we will not be taking the Swellow. We will be taking whatever the other Pokemon over here is, because I believe there are two to encounter. But we're actually we're gonna give a potion quickly to Straw Lady, because Straw Lady again proving that it doesn't really want a spot on this team, and I don't really want it to have a spot on this team either. But it has a poison move, so we will keep going until we find something other than Tailo, and it's a Marowak. Okay, I love it, actually. That would be an instant include on our team as well. We would happily drop Straw Lady, and we'd find room by dropping someone else for Charmander and Marowak. Absolutely. So we'll see if we can get the poison off. I think Marowak is the harder catch. I didn't get it. We'll try a couple more times. Because I really don't want to, use a high power move like Absorb or something like that. I know it's not a high power move, but a move that could compromise HP to a permanent end, as who was that? Bush put it. But Marowak, I would love to have on the team. That's a Pokemon I loved when I was a kid. I always have. It's such a cool Pokemon. Cubone's adorable. Okay, you know what? I think we'll put in Tigro here, and I know that Marowak, I think Bone Club is a ground type, which is scary, but we're just gonna start hucking balls and see what we can do. It is only level 8. I don't think we have a whole heck of a lot to fear, but there might be cause for concern. Yeah, barely a wiggle. So I don't really know if we have a huge chance on catching this without dealing more damage to it, so we might have to throw something else in to just hit it. Yeah, we'll try one more. One more ball, and then if this doesn't go anywhere, we'll put something in to weaken it. Yeah, only one wiggle, so this will be a high key weaken opportunity for us, which is fine. Yeah, we run the risk of knocking it out, but you got to roll with the punches. Is really how that one's gonna work. We got Charmander, so I can't be held too far down on this one, but. We'll see. Let's see. We'll do a quick attack. Should be fine. Oh yeah, not even a question. Oh, actually, we have to be afraid. Let's do Bob. Bob should resist those headbutts that have been coming in. Don't know about Bone Club, but I honestly don't know. If it's a ground type move, we got nothing to fear. But we'll see. Actually, let me see which move's weaker, because I know Skarmory has really high stats, so we should try and not go overkill. Okay, definitely Peck. definitely throwing out Peck. It may be Stab, but it's Peck. Ooh, kind of close. Okay, so now we'll start hucking balls. We should have a much higher catch rate now with it being weakened. And that's actually another problem that I didn't touch on when talking about Gen 1, when I brought it up so many episodes ago. I don't remember when that was. Okay, there's a ground type. Really cool. I mentioned that there's the Toxic and Leech Seed combo that you can do to infinitely drain opposing Pokemon, but in Gen 1, there was a problem where it said that applying status conditions to Pokemon you're trying to catch makes them easier to catch, but it actually didn't. I believe it made it harder to catch them. It for sure didn't make it easier, I know that much, which is just kind of wild to me that it was programmed in that it should have done that, but it didn't. And also there's like the 1 in 256 glitch where, hey, let's go, we caught Marowak. That is, so if you know the story of this game at all, which I know, riveting story at all times, but Marowak is dead. The only one you encounter naturally that I know of is the one in the tower, which is why this will be our Ghost. Why not? Ghost. Welcome, Ghost. One of my favorite bands, too. If you ever heard of them, they're spooky, scary Halloween music, and I love them. Another Swallow, huh? Really? You're gonna step up to me? I'm gonna destroy you. Oh, Quicken! How dare you? How dare you? Get destroyed, idiot. All right, we're moving on. But yeah, it's just weird that the incidents for catching it didn't work out right. And then we got a hidden item here. Kelp Seaberry. Diet Dr. Kelp Seaberry. But it's there's that, and then the 1 in 256 glitch, if you don't know what that is, the way they coded the game, very strange. Very strange. They made it so that all moves are on a scale of from 1 to 255. But the problem is that they didn't account for the number 0. So, or something to that effect. It's either they didn't count for 0, or it's from a scale from 0 to 255, but they didn't actually count 255 as a number. So that's how their accuracy system works, to keep it accurate. And if you have a move that is 100% accurate, if it falls in anywhere in between that range, it will hit. However, if it falls exactly on a very specific number of that range, it's the final number of the range, like the 256 number or 255 exactly. I don't remember exactly which it is, but it will miss. It has a chance of missing. So it means that technically you can go an entire fight with all moves that have 100 accuracy and never land a single move. Now, is that ever going to happen? Of course not. You are more likely to encounter, I think it's like 17 shinies in a row than miss that many 100% accuracy moves in a row. But, like, it's possible. Theoretically. But I know that we just caught 2 Pokemon that we want to train. And you're right. I should go back and just pick one up. I was considering leveling up Skarmory or Tailo and just kind of going for it, and until Tailo evolved into Swellow, and then we could check out stats. But I think what we're going to do instead is we are going to we're just going to put Tailo away. Sorry, Dick. You have a great experience curve, and I love you, but I'm sorry, we just got better stuff. And then we are going to put away Straw Lady. I'm sorry, but you may be very edgy and have a sweet hat, but there's just cooler stuff waiting for us. So we are going to take out our Lizardius and our Ghost. Just 2 Silver Powder. I think that ups normal type moves. They'll just help us out. Also, we're going to visit the Ripyard. Say hi to Locke. Miss you, buddy. Keep it real. Alright. We're going to move on. We're going to train up our new additions to the team here. We're going to take away Silver Powder because I don't remember what it does. And we'll move on. Because these 2 are going to be absolute powerhouses for us, especially Charizard. I'm so sorry. I keep pressing down to look at my bag so I can look at what Silver Powder does, but I keep screwing up. It's bug type move, so it's not actually useful for us. Sorry, I just heavy disrespect on bug types in Gen 3. They aren't good. Like, I know that there's the prevalent meme of like, but a Beedrill can beat all of the Elite Four if you have enough items and so on. But it's like, I don't care. You know what else can beat an Elite Four? Good teams. You know, I don't feel like training a Beedrill to be level 100 just to be like, see, I can beat the Elite Four. it's not worth my time. It just, I could have a good team that doesn't involve bug type Pokemon or fighting type or dark type. Now, okay, I will say I opened myself up for some scrutiny when I said that there's no good dark types, because that's not true. There's obviously good dark types, but they're also paired with being better other things, like Tyranitar, good dark type. But you know what he is? He's actually a really good rock type, is what he is. Now, okay, that's also very disingenuous, because he's, or she's, Tyranitar is more than that. It was made to be a counter to Mewtwo, and it didn't work, but it is, Tyranitar's a great Pokemon. I love T-Tar, but it doesn't learn any stellar moves in Gen 3. There's nothing that's like, oh wow, I can't believe it learns that. It just has insane stats. And it obviously almost killed us earlier. We were terrified for a little bit. So, you know, there is definite cause for fear from a Tyranitar, but it's not because it's a dark type. It's because it has so much raw power. Because, like, yeah, you look at an Umbreon, and you're like, cool, it's an Umbreon, but so? What am I really afraid of there? It's tanky to a point, but it's not like the greatest thing I've ever seen. It's not. My jaw is not on the floor. Let me put it that way. I'm not. I don't even like Eevee that much. The evolutions are fine. It's never been my racket. I have negative association with Eevee. Never liked it. Always been a Pikachu man myself. What can I say? You know, what was the original mascot supposed to be? Was it Clefairy or Jigglypuff? Whatever it was. Oops. Excuse me. Didn't mean to call for help. Whatever the original mascot was, let me be that hipster. let me be such a hipster that, like, we only know about it. Lizardius is already, oh my goodness, gaining levels on us here. Absolutely powering up. You know what? I think we're at a good stopping point. I know it's a little abrupt here, but I just realized we're over half an hour by a bit. But our team is coming together. We're starting to get some really good type coverage with our ground type in Ghost, with Fire coming out of Lizardius. We have Electric already. Flying, kinda. Steel is he's just kind of our tank for now, but he's not really tanky. But Bob is alright. We have Water type Mimoon, which is also, I believe Starmie might have Psychic, I don't know, but Water type for sure, and then Psychic covered with Seal. So we have a good spread. What would I like to see? I'd like to see something good to replace Bob. Maybe like a Rock Ground type would be nice, or I would take a Grass type that's good, honestly, to take that slot, because we have Ghost. And we shouldn't now be asking for a Rock Ground type to replace Bob. I'm realizing, because I think Marowak would do the trick, but I believe Marowak's more attack heavy than defense. Let me find out on that one. Nope, I'm completely wrong. Don't listen to me. Definitely defense heavy, but not, you know. It's still not the tank Pokemon I imagine. I always imagine like a Golem or a Rhydon, but either way, I would like a Grass type, I think, to really kind of round it out. I know we have Cacturne, I know, but Cacturne is not a good Grass type. I'm talking, like, obviously I'd love to see a starter like a Bulbasaur or a Trico. I gotta be honest with you, the Gen 2 starters and Gen 3 are really bad. They're starters, sure, and I would take one, but the best move they learn between any of them is, like, Flamethrower. You know? Whereas, like, Lizardius, like, he learns Flamethrower, he learns Slash, which I quite like, with a high crit chance. And also, when we get to the end game, we should be able to have the move teacher teach him the ultimate moves. I don't know, and that's like, if we get there, but it's still, I like where our team's sitting right now, and there's only slight tweaks I would make, but as we go on, it's only going to get stronger, and, like, sure, would I like to see more powerful of the types that we have, like a better water type, like a Blastoise, or a Swampert? Sure, of course I would love to see that, but I'm not going to count on it. I think our team's pretty good. But if you made it this far, you know, if you sat through the whole almost 35 minutes we're up to now. Please leave a like button. I'm assuming you liked it if you made it this far. And, you know, if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'm doing daily uploads for now. And for the foreseeable future, I don't see any reason why I would stop. But for the time being, we're still doing them, and I'm hoping to keep it going. You know, and if I get some subscriptions, get some likes, get some comments down below from good people like you, that'll mean that I have more reason to keep doing this. And, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm going to keep doing it because I'm having fun with it. But if, you know, life gets stressful down the road, if college starts getting to be bit much for me, this will take a back burner. You know, this is for entertainment, not for a job. But if people are liking what I'm doing, I can see sacrificing a little bit of my own sleep and sanity to keep doing it. What little sanity I have left, I suppose. But, you know, thank you for sticking around. If you want to reach out to me for any reason, you're welcome to find me on Twitter. That's @mostfolks. Orange Show, I'll be there. You know, you can @me. You can talk to me about how I'm playing like an idiot and how I never look at the comment section. But it's, again, just because I don't have any comments right now because I'm recording these in bunches. So literally there's nothing to be commented, but I will keep checking them as these videos do go live, because tomorrow at noon for me will be the first Nuzlocke episode. Actually will premiere tomorrow for me right now. That's how far in advance I'm doing these. But tomorrow for you, if you are watching this episode, will be another Isaac episode. I believe it will be episode 6 of Isaac. No, this is episode 6. So this one premieres one after, so it'll be episode 7 of Isaac, which I haven't recorded yet. So look forward to that if you're watching both series simultaneously, and if you're not, that's okay too. I don't expect you to like both series if you don't. But you know, if you are watching both series, thank you. I couldn't thank you enough for sure, but that's gonna do it for us today. And you know, as always, I hope you have a lovely day. And I'll see you next time. See ya.